The Middle East is a cauldron of complex alliances and simmering conflicts. This region, rich in history and resources, has long been a focal point of global geopolitics. The intricate web of relationships and rivalries here shapes not only local but also international dynamics. Within this volatile landscape, the Axis of Resistance stands as a powerful force. This coalition has emerged as a significant player, challenging established powers and altering the balance of power in the region. This coalition, spearheaded by Iran, comprises a network of non-state actors and political entities united by their opposition to Israel and Western influence in the region. Their shared goals and coordinated efforts have made them a formidable adversary. The Axis of Resistance is not a monolithic bloc. It is a diverse and dynamic alliance, with each member bringing its own unique strengths and perspectives to the table. It is a fluid network bound by shared interests and a common enemy. This flexibility allows the Axis to adapt to changing circumstances and maintain its cohesion despite internal differences. Its key members include Hezbollah in Lebanon, the Houthis in Yemen, and various other groups that have aligned themselves with Iran's vision. Various Shiite militias in Iraq also play a crucial role in this alliance, contributing to its military and political strength. Additionally, the Syrian government under Bashar al-Assad is a pivotal member, providing strategic depth and territorial continuity to the Axis. Understanding the Axis of Resistance is crucial to comprehending the dynamics of the Middle East today. Their actions and strategies have a profound impact on regional stability and international relations. The Axis exerts significant influence in Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. These areas serve as strongholds and operational bases for their activities. It poses a direct challenge to US interests and its allies, particularly Israel. The presence and actions of the Axis have led to heightened tensions and frequent confrontations. The groups within the Axis share a common ideology rooted in political Islam and resistance against what they perceive as Western hegemony. This ideological foundation unites them and drives their collective efforts. They receive varying degrees of support from Iran, ranging from financial aid and military training to the provision of sophisticated weaponry. This support is crucial for their operational capabilities and strategic initiatives. The Axis of Resistance has become increasingly assertive in recent years. Their growing confidence is evident in their military advancements and political maneuvers. This is partly due to the vacuum created by the Arab Spring uprisings. The political upheaval and weakening of state structures provided an opportunity for the Axis to expand its influence. The weakening of traditional Arab powers, coupled with the rise of sectarian conflicts, has provided fertile ground for Iran to expand its influence. This has allowed the Axis to entrench itself further in the region. The Axis has also been emboldened by the perceived decline of American power in the region and the growing assertiveness of Russia. This shift in global power dynamics has created a more favorable environment for their activities. The activities of the Axis of Resistance have far-reaching implications for regional stability. Their actions influence not only local conflicts, but also broader geopolitical trends. The groups within this alliance are key players in ongoing conflicts in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. Their involvement has intensified these conflicts and complicated efforts for peace. Their actions have exacerbated sectarian tensions and fueled a cycle of violence that threatens to engulf the entire region. The humanitarian impact of these conflicts is profound, with millions affected by displacement, poverty, and insecurity. Hezbollah, meaning Party of God, is arguably the most potent force within the Axis of Resistance. This group has become a symbol of defiance and resilience in the face of adversity, representing a significant faction within the complex political and military landscape of the Middle East. Founded in Lebanon in the early 1980s during the Lebanese Civil War, Hezbollah emerged from the resistance against Israel's occupation of southern Lebanon. The group's origins are deeply rooted in the struggle for Lebanese sovereignty and the broader regional conflict. The group quickly gained prominence for its military prowess and social service networks, effectively operating as a state within a state. Its ability to provide essential services in areas where the Lebanese government struggled has earned it a loyal following among many Lebanese citizens. Hezbollah's ideology is a blend of Shia Islam and revolutionary fervor, advocating for the liberation of Jerusalem and the destruction of Israel. This ideological stance has positioned Hezbollah as a central player in the broader Shia-Sunni divide and the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Hezbollah's influence extends far beyond its paramilitary capabilities. It has established a robust political presence, participating in Lebanese elections and holding seats in the parliament, which allows it to influence national policies and decisions. Over the years, it has evolved into a sophisticated political organization with representation in the Lebanese parliament and a significant social service network. This dual role of military and political power has made Hezbollah a unique entity in the region. It provides healthcare, education, and financial assistance to a large segment of the Lebanese population. These services are not just limited to Shia Muslims, but extend to various communities, enhancing Hezbollah's appeal and support base. This grassroots support has been instrumental in solidifying Hezbollah's legitimacy and influence within Lebanon. The group's ability to mobilize and maintain public support is a testament to its deep-rooted presence in Lebanese society. Hezbollah's entanglement with Israel has been a defining feature of its existence. The group's ongoing conflict with Israel has shaped its military strategies and political rhetoric, making it a key player in the regional power dynamics. The 2006 Lebanon War marked a turning point, showcasing Hezbollah's ability to withstand a full-scale Israeli military offensive. This conflict demonstrated the group's resilience and tactical capabilities, earning it a reputation as a formidable adversary. The conflict cemented Hezbollah's image as a formidable fighting force capable of challenging Israel's military superiority. The aftermath of the war saw Hezbollah emerge with increased prestige and influence, both within Lebanon and across the region. Since then, there have been numerous skirmishes and escalations along the Lebanese-Israeli border. These ongoing tensions have kept the region on edge, with both sides preparing for potential future conflicts. Hezbollah's arsenal has grown significantly, with alleged Iranian support, now boasting precision-guided missiles and advanced weaponry. This military enhancement has elevated Hezbollah's threat level, making it a critical factor in regional security considerations. This has raised concerns in Israel and beyond, solidifying Hezbollah's position as a major player in the region's security calculus. The group's evolving capabilities and strategic alliances continue to shape the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East, making it a subject of intense scrutiny and analysis. The Houthis, officially known as Ansar Allah, supporters of God, are a Shia-led Zaidi movement that emerged from the northern Yemeni highlands. This region, characterized by its rugged terrain and deeply rooted tribal traditions, has long been a hotbed of resistance and autonomy. The group draws its name from Hussein Badreddin al-Houthi, their former leader, who launched a rebellion against the Yemeni government in 2004. Hussein's vision was to address the socio-economic grievances of the Zaidi community and to challenge the central government's neglect of the northern regions. The Houthis espouse an anti-Western and anti-Saudi ideology, accusing the Yemeni government of corruption and subservience to foreign powers. Their rhetoric often highlights the influence of Saudi Arabia and the United States in Yemeni affairs, which they argue undermines Yemen's sovereignty and exacerbates local issues. The Houthis gained significant ground during the Arab Spring uprisings, capitalizing on the political turmoil to expand their influence. The widespread protests and the subsequent power vacuum provided an opportunity for the Houthis to mobilize support and extend their control over larger swathes of territory. In 2014, they seized control of the Yemeni capital, Sana'a, forcing the internationally recognized government into exile. This bold move marked a significant shift in the balance of power within Yemen and drew international attention to the escalating conflict. This power grab plunged Yemen into a devastating civil war that continues to rage today. The conflict has resulted in a humanitarian crisis, with millions of Yemenis facing food insecurity, displacement, and a lack of basic services. The Houthis have demonstrated a remarkable capacity for military adaptation and innovation. They have managed to sustain their operations despite facing a coalition of regional powers, showcasing their resilience and strategic acumen. They have effectively utilized guerrilla warfare tactics, exploiting Yemen's mountainous terrain to their advantage. This terrain has provided them with natural fortifications and has made it difficult for their adversaries to launch successful offensives. Their arsenal includes a range of weapons, including ballistic missiles, drones, and explosive-laden boats, which they have used to target Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. These weapons have been developed and deployed with increasing sophistication, reflecting the Houthis' growing technical capabilities. The Houthis' attacks on Saudi and Emirati soil have significantly escalated tensions in the region. These strikes have not only caused physical damage, but have also sent a clear message about the Houthis' reach and determination. These attacks have targeted critical infrastructure, including oil facilities and airports, disrupting global energy markets and raising concerns about the conflict's regional spillover. The impact on oil prices and the security of energy supplies has been felt worldwide. The Houthis' ability to strike at the heart of their adversaries has underscored the complexities of the conflict and the challenges in finding a peaceful resolution. The international community continues to grapple with how to address the multifaceted nature of the war, which involves local, regional, and global dimensions. Iran's alleged support for the Houthis is a point of significant contention in the region and beyond. While Iran denies providing direct military assistance to the group, there is mounting evidence suggesting otherwise. Western intelligence agencies and independent analysts have pointed to the transfer of weapons, technology, and training from Iran to the Houthis. The alleged Iranian support has been instrumental in bolstering the Houthis' military capabilities. The range and sophistication of Houthi weaponry, particularly their ballistic missiles and drones, have raised red flags, with analysts suggesting Iranian involvement in their development and deployment. The Houthis' ability to strike targets deep within Saudi Arabia and the UAE would be significantly diminished without external support. The alleged Iranian Houthi nexus has significant implications for regional security. It underscores Iran's strategy of using proxies to project power and undermine its rivals in the region. Iran's support for the Houthis allows it to exert influence in Yemen, threatening strategic waterways and destabilizing a country already grappling with a humanitarian crisis. The international community has responded to Iran's alleged support for the Houthis with sanctions and condemnation. However, these measures have had limited success in curbing Iran's activities. The alleged Iranian Houthi nexus remains a major source of tension and instability in the region.